Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number SP1005 10BE. This is a 1/4-20 finish washer or a countersunk washer. A finish washer or a countersunk washer is when you're simply going to use a flathead screw, bolt, or screw to surface mount to the face of something. Very common in woodworking, carpentry, things of that nature. And indeed is common when you have a specific type of mount from Rockwood. This would be, I can't think of any other mount other than their Type 1 mount that this would be used with. Type 1 is literally through bolted, where you have what I would call a stove bolt. It's just a 1/4-20. In this instance, it's 1/4-20 machine bolt with a flat head that allows you to drill through the door and then secure that handle through the door, giving you a very durable type of installation versus when it comes to single pulls, such as something surface concealed. A surface concealed into a wood door is definitely not the most durable of installations, whereas a through bolt would be superior just in terms of the durability of that mount, keeping that mount type, keeping the handle attached to the door. So along with this, you would generally use the SP1004, which is the bolt that would go with this. So this is the SP1005. It's literally the countersunk or finish washer used for a 1/4-inch flathead screw. The thickness of the entire item is 0.155. The outside diameter, 0.79. The ID, just for the sake of taking it, because I actually had someone ask me that the other day, 0.329 ID on the inside of that. Okay. This is the 10BE. This would be sent when you ordered hardware that would be the powder-coated dark bronze, so US 10B, oil-rubbed bronze, but E means equivalent, and in this case it would be a powder-coated handle that you would get. And this is not powder-coated. This is some sort of bronze process that's been done to make it compatible with that type of finish, with oil-rubbed or with oil-rubbed bronze equivalent. Okay, let's switch to the screen view quickly and take a look at some supporting documentation. Okay, so this is the item that we are indeed looking at. And what we're going to have here is a description: 1/4-20 finishing washer used for Type 1 mount, through bolting, through doors. Doesn't matter that it's 1 3/4. That's not germane to this finish washer, naturally. Dark bronze, satin bronze, dark oxidized satin bronze equivalent. That's where the E comes in. Sold as each. When you buy one, we'll ship you one. Be mindful, if you're doing a pull, you'll need at least 2 and possibly more if there are additional posts installed. There's a table down below that shows the SP1005 and its sister products for through bolting. So you have the 1/4-20, you have the 5/16 18, which would be a Type 1 HD, and then you have the 3/8 16, which would be a Type 1X HD. All can be through bolted in certain models. So they will do a finish washer for 1/4-20, 5/16 18, and then 3/8 16. You can then do these through bolts in the same diameters in a decorative cap if you wanted something a little more decorative than a bolt head. And indeed, many people, of course, would opt for something a bit more decorative. There's a link here to the product catalog that shows you that same information. Not really much new there to discuss at all. It's just something you could probably print if you needed to. There is horizontal navigation here that will allow you to click on through bolt mounting parts, let's say, and you'll be able to review different mounting parts that would come into play when it comes to mounting your material. Now, I have a lot of people who order just parts. We sell parts all the time. And it's almost always for the 1/4-20 size, and that's for 2 reasons. Number one, it's because the majority of handles, or most handles, are installed with the standard 1/4-20 diameter. It's also because it's the smallest of the three, or at least of the two possible options that you would have available to you. If you're installing new pull or push bars, pull handles, push bars, I would encourage you to use the thickest mounting hardware possible because it is simply more durable. So that navigation, you can click on through bolt mounting parts, pull up the page where you will be able to, refine what it is that we're looking at here and continue on with your search. Now that link below this video here to the manufacturer's page, that will allow you to review not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. But there's also the Rockwood Kit Parts Master Table. This document will show you all of the mounting types available from Rockwood. This would be a type 1, and you would have that finish washer, the SP1005 and the 1004. Other mounting types for all different applications, and they will show you summaries of other types of mounts. As we scroll through, we'll then get to where the list starts of all of the possible bolts and replacement parts that exist for Rockwood pull handles. And we stock much of this material. Not all of it, but much of it, because it is indeed so common. Let's finish up this video on camera. In conclusion, a very typical item to purchase, especially the bolts. Someone will, a lot of use, depending on the application. If it's a restaurant, nightclub, bar, that sort of thing, those applications can take some pretty substantial use and abuse. So be mindful. It's not unusual to have to replace the bolts. The washers less so, because those don't necessarily get damaged, but they certainly could. And then those bolts that you're replacing, they're not grade 5 or grade 9 bolts. They're just standard sort of bolts, so it's not unusual. That link below this video to the manufacturer's page, when you get to that full product catalog, will show you all things Rockwood trim and auxiliary hardware related. There's also the architectural catalog there, and that's 100+ pages of almost nothing other than pull handles. Push bars, pull handles. So if you're looking for something that will allow you to be relatively unique when it comes to that hardware, that would be the document to pull up immediately. Sold as each. You might need to buy 2, so be mindful of that. This client did indeed need 2. Any questions on the SP1005 10BE finish washer or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.